If the force isn't real, I don't know what is. That's all I'm saying. Hello. Good morning, good evening, good night. Today is, what's my countdown? 17 days until I leave. And like, how many days? My check-in day is 19. Okay, so we're in the home stretch and I'm just so excited. So for this video, I am doing the DCP Tag. I know I already did like an intro video and hello, but that was more like for my friends and family, explaining like what the purpose of this channel is going to be. Oh, graphic tee today, Boba Fett. Love me some Star Wars. So yeah, there is that. Okay, so question number 1, how did you hear about the program? I feel like I knew about it for a long time. Like I heard something about like you could work for Disney, but like it sounds like a dream, but also not a reality. But then one of my best friends, shout out to Bree Nellis, woo. In the end, I heard about the program because she went on it and she like talked to me about the experiences, blah, blah, blah. And I always thought it sounded like super cool. Like I love Disney, but I never really thought that I could like get away with it just because of like my major and like, I don't know. I mean, like I was an education major and so like I had to get all my like block and like student teaching stuff online. It was crazy. Never thought I was gonna be able to do it. But then like I found out you could do it post-graduation and I was like, well, I mean, why not? So I ended up applying and I got in. Second question, how was the interview process? I mean, I think I was like a really lucky person. Like it was super duper chill for me. Essentially I applied like the day/hour that applications dropped. And I found out / I got the WBI, which is the web-based interview, in case you didn't know. Like literally within like a half hour, 45 minutes after I filled out the general application, which was like, I was excited about that. I thought it was a really good sign. I mean, it's not always is. Everyone's application story is different, but yeah. So I got the WBI, passed that. I was the most nervous for that for some reason because I feel like, I don't know, with the phone interview, I can like talk to the person and I can like persuade them with my voice. I know that's like really probably not correct, but like, I don't care. The WBI scared the poop out of me. Like I was so nervous for it, but I passed it and I was like, whoo! And then I got to schedule my phone interview like right after that. So I really got through like the bulk of the application process, like done in like one day, like the first day they dropped, which I was like, whew. But then, so I was able to schedule my phone interview like the first week that they were being given, which was like, I don't know, it was like a week or 2 from when I got through all the application, like the first part of the application process and the WBI. And it was like the second day of phone interview and I talked with this girl and we laughed a lot. When I get nervous, I just like talk a lot. I don't know if you can tell. So I got through the phone interview and it was really nice and I felt good about it, but you know, also like doubting myself. I was like, I don't know if I got it. So that was like late August when the applications dropped, and then I actually found out that I got accepted in late September, September 28th. I know the date of that. So yeah, that was kind of my application process. I know a lot of people who got it a lot worse, but also maybe a lot better. They didn't have to wait as long. So it's really just, I guess, the luck of the draw sometimes, or, you know, just how things work out. But like I said, I'm going to try to make a more in-depth video on the application process just because I know that was super duper helpful to me, and I know it changes like as the programs go, so maybe something a little more up-to-date will be really helpful to people. I don't know. Okay, the next question is, where were you when you found out? And I actually, this is kind of weird. I feel like everyone has a weird story for when they found out, but like, I thought it was super weird. So I was actually downstairs in my kitchen and I was talking to my mom and I was like telling her, I was like, you know, like, I don't know, I don't think I got it. Cause like, I had been put through like the first day, like through everything, and then phone interviewed like the first week, and I knew a lot of people that were the same as me and they were already getting offers. They got offers like literally like the day the offers started coming out, and I was like so discouraged and disappointed. I was like, I don't know if I got it. I felt pretty good about my phone interview, but I mean, you never know. And then I had to go, well, I didn't have to go to, I went to Walmart, which is like 5 minutes away from my house, because there was a new Star Wars book that was coming out, themed appropriately, I guess, for this shirt, for this video. And it was the one about Princess Leia by Claudia Gray. I loved it. It was so good. So I literally went into Walmart to buy this book, and obviously Disney owns Star Wars now, so like, it was just very appropriate. And I literally go back out into the parking lot, and I like am sitting in my car and I'm like looking at the book, and I'm like, you know, maybe I should just check my email, because I don't get email notifications, because I, like every other person in this world, has like over 9,000 unread emails, because like it goes to all one place on your phone, like the junk and stuff. It's so annoying. So I was like, you know, I should just like check my email. I literally check it right at the top. Congratulations. I like put the phone down. I was like, no. Best day ever. I like screamed, like, you know, just like to myself happily. And then I came home and I was like, guess what, Mom? And she was like, what? And then I told her, and she was so excited, and I was so excited. But yeah, so that's kind of my story. I just thought it was weird that I was literally talking about how like I didn't think I got it, and then like 15 minutes later, as I'm buying a Star Wars book, I got in. I don't know. If the Force isn't real, I don't know what is. That's all I'm saying. So the next question is, what is your role and preferred roles? My role is merchandise, woohoo, which I think I talked about in the last video, like a slight amount, and that actually was my top role, so I was like super duper excited about it. Also, I put as my top roles, I think, attractions, character attendant, maybe. When I make a video of the application process, I'll talk about like what I filled out, because I can go back and look. Essentially, when I was filling it out, I put every single role, whether it was like high, moderate, low, as like anything that I knew I would be happy doing, because I had already graduated and I was like, I don't want to go down there and be miserable doing something that I knew I wasn't going to be, you know, happy in. I wanted to have a super duper good experience. So I just put down all the roles, whether it was, you know, I put like my top ones that I like really wanted as high, my moderate ones as ones that like I would like love doing, but they weren't like my top, and then the ones I put low were stuff that like were roles that I knew I would be happy with doing. They're not like my top, they're not what I would have chosen, but like I would be okay doing them. I'm super duper fortunate to get my top role, but I know so many people, or like I've heard stories about people who didn't get their top role and then they like loved the role that they got. So don't be discouraged or like nervous if you don't get your top role. Like there's so many good opportunities, and like you work for Disney, so like every role is a fun role. Number 5 is, how did you find out about your roommates? And how many do you want? I, from the very beginning, wanted 5 roommates, so 6 total, including myself, because I had watched so many videos on, like, girls, like, in their rooms, and they had, like, 5 roommates. I just thought it was fun. And I haven't had roommates in, like, oh my gosh, like 2 years now, almost. I, like, went to school in my hometown, and I lived on campus the first 3 years, and then my last year when I was doing student teaching, I was like, there's no point in living on campus since I'm never going to be there anyway to take classes, so I just moved back home. And I mean, I'm living with my family. Technically, those are roommates, but not really. So I'm excited. I wanted some roommates again. I was just like a bunch of fun girls who love Disney. Like, how can it get any better than that? I don't know. So I found my roommates on the Disney College Program Facebook page for spring 2018. And I found the one first, and then we just found each other in 2s after that. So it was like, I was with someone, these 2 girls were together, then we made a 4, and then we found these other 2 girls, and we made a 6. And they're all super duper nice. They're literally the best. We have so much in common, it's like scary. I kind of talked about that in the last video, but yeah. The next question, number 6, is, what am I going to miss while I'm in the program? Ugh. Well, besides my record player, which I talked about, honestly though, guys, I'm still on the fence of whether or not I should bring it. Maybe you should let me know in the comments, or if I post a promo of this on Instagram. I don't know. Just let me know if you think I should bring my record player and all my records. Truth be told, I have too many records. Maybe I should, like, take only a number of them, but I just love them all. It's so difficult. Okay, but other than that, I'm obviously going to miss my friends and my family. I've never been away from home technically, and it's not because I'm like a homebody who's like obsessed with home, but I think I'm ready to, you know, go out and expand and explore and do new things. So this is a really great opportunity for that. But I'm obviously going to miss my friends and family and also my dog. I literally am going to cry when I leave. I'm not kidding. She's 10 years old. She is a yellow Labrador Retriever. She's a complete brat, but I love her and she loves me. Number 7 is, what is your favorite Disney park? This is so hard because the thing is, like, my favorite rides are in other parks, but I just feel like Animal Kingdom is so vibey. And I also really love the dinosaur ride. It used to scare me when I was little, so I always kind of had this like relationship with it that wasn't always positive, but like the last 2 times I've gone, like, it's the best. Also, like, Mount Everest, how do you beat that? The safari is so fun, and like Festival of the Lion King, tears every time. When those like trapeze artists are like flying around those birds, Candy for the Love Tonight, I can't. Chills. Just saying. I also really love Hollywood Studios though. That's like a close second, and I know a lot of people don't like that, but number 1, I'm like a huge proponent of Star Wars, obviously, and that's like where most of the Star Wars stuff is, and like Star Tours is my favorite ride. It's like, I feel like I'm living in Star Wars, and it's like the coolest thing. I just feel like Hollywood Studios is super duper chill. It's like the most chill park. It's like the smallest, and I don't know. It's like got its own vibe as well. But definitely for like the vibe and the total experience, Animal Kingdom for sure. Even if it does feel like it's 200 degrees every time I go. Number 8, what is the first thing I want to do when I get there? This is maybe really weird, but I just really want to go to Disney Springs. That's like every time I've gone to Disney World the past couple times, that's like the first thing I've done, whether it was my friends or family. And I don't know, just something about it, like going and like maybe there's like a little concert thing going on, like there's all the stores. Also really trying to hit up the Christmas store because like my mom loves Christmas ornaments. But yeah, so Disney Springs. I don't know, maybe get some ice cream. I don't know. I just really want to go there. Okay, number 9, what is the number 1 thing on your bucket list? I would say meet Chewbacca, because I never have, and I know you can probably meet him really easily, but I have never met a Star Wars character except for the little Jawas and seen Darth Vader and like the stormtroopers marching through the streets and like up on stage. So I just really would like to meet a Star Wars character. And I know because like The Last Jedi just came out and I loved it. I know, maybe an unpopular opinion. I don't care. It was good. Fight me. There's gonna be a lot of Star Wars stuff in Disney and like I am so excited about it. Okay, so the last one is one thing that I hope to take away from the program, and I really just hope to take away, I don't know if you'd call it a takeaway, but I'm really doing this kind of, you know, I've lived in my hometown like my entire life, went to school here, it was a great opportunity. You know, I was fortunate enough, my dad worked at the university and I got to play Division II volleyball, and it was just so awesome, and I wouldn't have traded it for anything in the world. But I'm really ready to kind of go out and get out of my comfort zone. I want to get out of my comfort zone. I've always loved traveling and visiting new places, and it's just something I'm really excited about doing. I know that I'm there to work, but I'm so excited to do that even. So that is the end of my video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more as much as I can. Like I said, I'm going to be doing one on my travel situation, the application process, and just some other random fun ones probably. And then as soon as I start to leave, I'm going to try to do all of my travel days and kind of capture those. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.